Hello students, welcome to the class. I hope you all are fit and fine. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you for getting promoted from class 3rd to class 4th. Congratulations and welcome to standard 4th. I am Raj Kiran, your maths teacher for this academic year 2020-21. Let us start our lesson. Due to COVID-19, we all had and are staying in our house. And you can see many tall buildings and bungalows around your house. So, these all were constructed or built by someone. Before building, some things are required to build them. So, we know that we need bricks, sand, stones, iron, all these things. Using this, we can construct a building or a house. Now, a question, who constructs the building or who constructs the house? Yes, mason. Mason is a person who used to construct all the buildings, all the houses using these things. So, in short, we can say even your room have 4 walls. The walls are constructed by placing brick upon brick. So, the mason is the person who had constructed your house using a brick. Now, have you seen a brick? I brought a brick to show you. This is the brick. You can see. Now, the place which we can see is called the face. So, this brick has 6 faces. Let us count. 1, 2, 3, backside 4, 5 and 6. So, a brick has 6 faces, and in any direction, if you see very carefully, you can see the brick comes in a shape, rectangular shape. So, a brick shape is rectangle and a brick has 6 faces. Today, we are going to start with our first lesson in maths. The name of the lesson is Building with Bricks. I hope you all had bought your maths textbook, that is Maths Magic 4. Keep your book along with this video while viewing so that you can understand easily. We read about Jagrati School of Murshidabad in West Bengal. The school was going to build, and for the brickwork on the floor and on the walls, 3 masons were called. Jamal, Kalu and Pia were the 3 masons. Now, to get new ideas of brick pattern, these 3 with their friends went to visit an old tomb of Murshid Quli Khan. You can see the picture on the screen. This building has a big floor with about 2000 beautiful brick patterns. These were made by masons long back, about 300 years ago. Each mason made a different brick pattern. The school is proud to have such a beautiful building. Children play and sing on it and also make new pattern themselves. Now you can see in your textbook on page number 3 some beautifully made brick patterns. Some are in circle, some are in mirror halves, some are in horizontal, some are in vertical, and many other different patterns. Aren't they beautiful? The masons who built Jagrati School had also made different jali pattern on the walls. As you can see in the picture, the building having jali pattern work. This jali is from a library building in Kerala. The edges of the bricks is used to make a triangle in the wall. A special arc. The arc is made and nicknamed Gungat Wali Merav. In the lesson, you might have heard we had read about an old tomb of Murshid Quli Khan. The floor of that tomb was used to make brick patterns, and 2000 brick patterns were used. Now you get one number, that is 2000. Yes, in this lesson we are going to learn numbers up to thousands. The previous class, third standard, you learned numbers up to hundreds. Now in the fourth standard, the new introducing number is thousands. So to make you clear, here we are with a place value chart. You can see here, if the single digit is there, the place value is ones, or you can say units. If two digits, then the second place is tens. And if it is three digits, hundreds. And if it is four digits, that is thousands. Right? So previously in third we learned up to 999 numbers. Adding one, we get 1000. So we are going to learn up to 1000 numbers. Here are some more examples to make it clear. Here you can see I used a single number 7, single digit. So the place value is ones. Here two digits 1 and 6, that is 16, and the place value tens. Here three digits 204, the place value of 2 is hundreds. And here there are four digits, and when you read it, you will read as 5000. So the new digit, fourth digit, place value is thousands. So this can be read as 5692. Topic is place values. So 4-digit numbers are given. We have to find the place values. Now how will you find the place value? Let me show you on the board. Now read this number, 3492. The place values you are going to write is like this: 3492. Okay. Now moving to the next one. See, now few places are empty. Ones place having 0, so you will write 0. Hundreds place again having 0, so at the place of hundreds you will write 0 like this: 5000. Hundreds nothing, 0. 3 tens means 30. Again 0, units place. So 5030. So this is place values. Topic is writing in words. You have learned up to hundreds. Now in this chapter we are going to learn up to thousands, as I reminded you. So you can see here are four digits. So starting from the here 4965. Now the next one, you all know this number. Yes, 2006. 2006. Now the next topic is writing in figures. By reading the given words, we can find out the number. So 6241. So this is 6241. Now coming to the second one, 8090 is written as 8090. Next topic is ascending order and descending order. And before going to them, I want to explain you with an example. Here I had drawn steps. Have you seen steps at your home and your school? Yes, steps and staircases. Okay. So I had numbered the steps. 1, 2, 3 and 4 steps are here. Okay. Now imagine you are standing here and you want to climb up. So you will first take step 1, then to the step 2, then to the step 3, then you will reach to the step 4. Means you are moving from down to up. Smaller number to the biggest number. So when you move from smallest number to the biggest number, that is called ascending order. The same way, suppose you are standing here and you want to come down. So you have to reduce the numbers. Means you have to come down leaving that step. Means from fourth you will come to third step, then down you come to second step, then down you come to first step. Means you are coming from upper direction to the downwards. Means biggest number to the smallest one. So this is called descending order. I hope you understood. To make you more clear, here I am with an example. You can see on the board, here 4 digits, 3 numbers are given. 1303, 3013, 2200. Now, you have to take the smallest number first because this is ascending order, means moving from the smallest number to the biggest one. So, which is the smallest among these? Yes, 1303. Now comes 2200. Then the next number 3013. So we got the 3 numbers starting from the smallest and at the biggest number. Now when you go for descending order, that is completely reverse. Means in descending order, you have to pick up the greater number, the biggest number. So 3 numbers are given. Which one is the biggest among this? You can see 2100. Then little smaller 2010. Then the smallest among these 3, 2001. So from the biggest number to the smallest. So this is called descending order. I hope you understood ascending and descending with the help of the staircase example.